My hope is to bring a renewed sense of purpose, renew energy. Yeah, we're getting ready, right? The books, getting ready.
Inside the new Justice Sonia Sotomayor Community School on Lawrence Street in Southwest Yonkers.
It's named after someone with some major significance for the Latino community.
New school superintendent Anibal Jr. is preparing for two pivotal milestones.
It's exciting to open up a brand new building.
A school that took years of persistence and advocacy in a critically underfunded urban school district.
We had to rebuild Yonkers schools. When?
I know the mayor's worked really hard to secure funding prior to my arrival.
Joining Yonkers Public Schools from the Schenectady City School District in May, the opening of this new community school coincides with Soler's first year taking the reins.
When you talk about elementary schools, to have the first, community school or elementary school building in over 20 years in Yonkers to open up and to be able to join the district at that time is really, really going to be pretty cool.
So what is a community school?
It's where the school is the hub for the community. Things that go beyond the typical day of just teaching and learning. Families could come and access the facilities on the weekends.
So this is not an 8 to 3 type of school?
It's open later, open longer, open on weekends. The goal is that, this would be a place where people would be able to get adult education courses at night, Saturday academies, feeding them on weekends. There's one place all families know how to get to, and that's the schoolhouse.
From academics to medical and dental services too.
This is part of the whole concept of community schools, and the reason why it's located here was that technically the school could be closed and families can come in and still be serviced.
The 4-story building can accommodate roughly 700 students from pre-kindergarten through 8th grade. It's the first school in Yonkers that's completely sustainable, with solar panels on the roof and all-electric heating and cooling.
The other cool thing is that these spaces, they open up so that you could technically combine 2 classrooms together.
And teach in 2 languages.
Where kids are speaking in Spanish one day, English in the other. It's a side-by-side kind of model.
In a district where Spanish is just as important as English.
Seeing the vibrancy that is here, and the number of Latinos that work in our district, to me that makes us a strength, makes us an asset. The cultural richness of our district, and the diversity.
Born in New Jersey to Puerto Rican parents,
I love some arroz con gandules and pernil.
Soler believes he can relate to a lot of the students in Yonkers.
You can see my red hair, my red curly hair, which, I think is always interesting being Latino, Puerto Rican. You don't think you look like you got red hair and pale as can be, but we come in many shades, and I think that's the beauty of the community and the culture.
Sharing childhood photos.
So that's my father, my biological father, Anibal Sr. That's probably one of the very few pictures I have of me growing up with him.
And getting personal.
Kind of went our own ways when I was 13. When you grow up and your father goes one way and you go another way, you always want to figure out why.
Is there anyone that you credit to inspiring you?
My grandfather, my abuelo, he was a father figure to me. So seeing what he went through in terms of never graduating high school, always working with his hands, that was the life he lived. He always emphasized education and the significance of it, and he always treated people like he wanted to be treated.
Growing up in Rochester, Soler's path took a turn from his childhood dream.
I played college basketball at Damon University. Growing up in Rochester, New York, where I grew up, I thought I was going to be like the first Puerto Rican NBA basketball player, but that didn't happen. I always enjoyed art. And I enjoyed working with kids. And I put the two together and I decided to pursue art education and become an art teacher.
His canvas not nearly complete.
I'm okay with being told no, but I'm never okay with not trying. I'm just humbled to have the opportunity to be here.
And we will together.
That we can and we will together. I love it.